Eyewitness News begins with breaking news.
By this time tomorrow, a New Orleans native could be the official nominee to replace Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Indiana Judge Amy Coney Barrett is viewed as the favorite to be President Trump's selection. In fact, multiple news agencies, including CBS News, are reporting she will be the choice, citing multiple sources involved in the selection process. Barrett grew up in Metairie and attended St. Catherine of Siena School and St. Mary's Dominican High. The president says he'll make that announcement around 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, our time.